Hi there, I'm Fred Waters, and I'm at Anybody Fitness, a fitness specialty store in Knoxville, Tennessee, and I'm here to review the Vision Fitness treadmills. They currently have three models: the TF20, which is their entry folding treadmill, TF40, which is their high end, and then their T40, which is a non-folding treadmill. We're going to start by we're going to review the TF20. Now, all their treadmills come with your choice of consoles, and it's actually very smart marketing. You know, most companies, it's like one console fits all, and you have to buy into all the bells and whistles and the frills, even if you don't want it. So, for example, if you're like me and you just like to run on a treadmill and listen to music, then you would get something like the TF20 with the Classic console. The Classic console, it's an LED console. It's got, it tells you the time, incline, distance, speed, calories, pace, heart rate. It's easily controllable with buttons to go like 3.0 or the incline. And it comes with 5 programs. One of them is heart rate control. The others are basic ones like incline and interval training. In addition to that, you have your choice of 2 other HD full-color touchscreen consoles. Now, here we're on the T40, which is their non-folding high-end one, and this is their out of the 3. This is the center console. This one is a 10-inch full-color touchscreen console, so you can control all your speed, incline, access to programming, and numerous features. In addition to that, the Elegant has what's called ViaFit, and ViaFit is a exercise app that is for free, which is a big plus because a lot of companies that sell treadmills, they're tracking applications you actually pay extra for. And what it is you sign up for a ViaFit account at viafit.com. Now what happens is, after you've set up your account through the internet, your stats from working out on the treadmill, your time, calories burned, etc., are downloaded onto your ViaFit account, and then you can keep track of your progress. In addition, ViaFit allows you to set goals like calories burned, miles run, etc., and you can track your progress towards those goals. Why would you want to do that? Well, research and studies have shown people who track their goals are more likely to achieve them, and so you're more likely to get use out of your treadmill rather than it becoming an expensive clothes rack. In addition, ViaFit becomes a clearinghouse for other types of fitness and health and weight loss apps. So it can bring all the data in from them, and you have one source to see how you're progressing towards your weight loss, towards your health, and towards your fitness. And furthermore, it will accept data from wearable fitness applications and products. So that's very popular, one of the big items that's a plus for Vision Fitness products. Now, in another feature that the Elegant Plus console has is Virtual Active. Virtual Active is a way of running virtually on your treadmill on the great outdoors. The program comes with 2 workouts. One is the Great Northwest, where you run in trails, and the Northeast, where you run trails. As you're running the trails and you're hitting inclines, the treadmill inclines to simulate the path. And depending on the speed you're running, the video will speed up or slow down. It also comes with sounds of nature. So it overcomes the boredom of running in place, which is a factor that discourages a lot of people from exercising. In connection with Virtual Active, there's an additional feature. Now this feature is optional and you pay for it. There's the passport compatibility. You get a box that ties in your treadmill to your HD TV, and you have the same scenario. You can run paths in the northwest and the northeast. There's a couple of paths. And you can buy additional packages where you can run like the streets of Venice. Do they have streets? Well, the bridges and the sidewalks of Venice. All ways of keeping you motivated and entertaining you as you're exercising and burning calories. You also get Sprint 8 on the Elegant Plus. Now Sprint 8 is an exclusive software running program that is sort of like interval training on steroids. It starts out with a warm-up, and then it goes into, I think, 30-second bursts of high-speed running, and then minute-and-a-half slowdowns, 30-second bursts. The whole program lasts 20 minutes, and it was created by a professional fitness trainer, and studies have been done on this, and the research really shows that you can get a very intense workout from a 20 minutes, only 20 minutes of time. And it really does do an incredible job of stimulating your metabolism and helping you to burn calories. And the Elegant Plus comes with 15 programs. All right, so now, in addition, there's the Classic, the Elegant Plus, and then the high-end console is the Touch Plus. Touch Plus, slightly larger, 15.6 inches. Comes with all the features of the Elegant Plus, the ViaFit, accessibility, virtual active, the passport compatibility, the Sprint 8. It has two other additional features, which are the ability to plug in your iPhone or your iPod into the treadmill and listen to music or watch videos on the screen. It also has a tracking feature that daily tracks your progress. So if you don't want to go on BioFit, you can just see your tracking right here, and you can call back workouts that you previously did and use them from past workouts. All right, enough of the consoles. Now let's get into the TF20. The TF20, their entry-level model. You get a 20-inch by 57-inch treadmill running surface. For most people, that's more than adequate. If you're probably very tall and you're into doing sprints and you've got a long stride, you probably want to go upgrade to the TF40. But 57 inches is more than enough for most people. There are 4 features that I think make the Vision Fitness products very appealing and why they should be one of your #1 considerations in buying a heavy-duty treadmill. One is the Infinity Deck. Now the Infinity Deck is virtually maintenance-free and should never ever need to be waxed or lubricated. The wax is woven into the belt to give it an extra wax coating, and the deck itself has 2 layers of coating. They have tested these decks up to 21,000 miles, and they keep on running. So, virtually free deck. The other thing about the Johnson Fitness treadmills and the TF20 specifically is you've got the Johnson drive system. Johnson is the parent company, which also builds Horizon treadmills. Now, what makes Vision Fitness unique, as well as Horizon, is that Johnson builds all their integrated parts. So Johnson builds specifically the motor for this treadmill, and they build the electronic boards for this treadmill. In most cases, virtually every treadmill company, the parts like motors and electronic boards are bought from third parties. So they're kind of taking parts that were never built for that product but integrating them. These are specifically built for that. And what does that mean? Well, that means, for example, you've got, I think on this treadmill, a superior motor. The motor is a 2.75. Now you're probably saying, well, wait, I've seen treadmills for considerably less that have bigger motors. don't let the number confuse you. This motor is a heavy-duty motor that's going to take any abuse that you're going to give it. At 2.75 continuous duty HP power rating, it runs quietly and smoothly. They designed these motors to run specifically at low RPM. And the advantage of that is, one, it reduces the wear and tear on the motor, and two, it makes it run very quietly. Now, the other part of the motor and part of what incorporated with the electronic board is that they have a system that continually tracks your running. So it's constantly tracking your running for surges and lags, and it's adjusting the speed of the treadmill as you run. What that means is you're going to have less strain and less strain and stress to your joints. And I also want to mention there's another feature on the deck that's very important that incorporates with the motor and the electronic boards. Johnson designs their decks to almost be the reverse of a running shoe. If you look at my running shoe, notice I've got extra cushion here, but less cushion here. Reason being, well, why do you design a deck like that? Because when I plant my foot, I want the most shock absorption possible, and they use a commercial grade shock absorption system. This is not the kind of shock absorption you're going to see on cheap treadmills. So I land on it and it reduces significantly my shock. It's got a system of elastometers or rubber kind of bumpers that get that shock. Then there's another one here that's smaller that has less shock absorption, and then back here it has even less shock absorption, so that I get a nice solid push off. So land here, absorbs my impact, reduces the stress and strain in my legs. Up here gives me a nice solid push off. Now I'm going to give you a demonstration of treadmill in action. Now as you can see, it's extremely quiet. You're just not going to get this on your typical treadmill that you see at a mass purchase. And nice shock absorption, not too much shock and absorption, because sometimes that'll cause your feet to kind of almost bounce back and get reverse shock. It's great. Also, this thing is rock solid. I can't even get it with it. The TF20 comes in at 268 pounds, so it's the good news is it's as solid as rock. The bad news is you're moving around. It could take some effort. Why would you want to consider this treadmill? Because it's a commercial grade for the home. Everything I hear, in fact, when I talk to the people in the store here, there's virtually maintenance free. Very rarely do they ever have a service call. And Vision Fitness has what I think one of the best customer service operations in the industry. Very good. I mean, they just are renowned for it. And you may not think, well, is that important? It's very important. There are some companies that have terrible customer service. You can never get through to the people, and they never follow through on your promise. So this has what I consider a complete package. Choice of consoles. If you just want a running console, just the basics, you got the Classic. If you want interaction, you got the Elegant Touch Plus. Great deck for shock absorption. Powerful motor, extremely quiet, solid as a rock, and very low maintenance, a great service record. So I feel very comfortable recommending the Vision Fitness TF20.